Everything I despise about Marvel movies nowadays is what Stranger Things Season 5 has turned into. And before someone says, oh, the other seasons of Stranger Things weren't perfect, they had issues of their own, that is true. But Season 5, especially Volume 2, has some of the worst writing decisions and issues that I have ever seen. Some of those issues, you tend to see them a lot in Marvel movies. In fact, I feel like Stranger Things has undergone the Marvelization of Stranger Things. And in this video, I just wanted to discuss just how bad Stranger Things, especially Volume 2, is. When I watched Volume 1, it had its own issues, I won't deny. But it was Volume 1, I felt like it was too early to judge. Now that we've already gotten 7 episodes and there's only 1 remaining as of the time of recording this video, I can't deny it. This season is pure ass.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Let's start with the first issue, characters that don't die. Or characters being in situations where they definitely should die, and then the story saves them. In fact, let's just add on to it. Plot armor. Characters having serious plot armor this season. An example of this episode where Max and Lucas are being chased by a demodog because Vecna knows that Max is in a hospital somewhere. You can clearly see that Lucas is playing music, the Kate Bush song, and these demodogs, they don't know to go exactly where the music is. I'm so confused. The music should be a dead giveaway. In fact, the fact that the demodogs were 3 of them, I was assuming that they would split up and start flanking where the music is coming from, but no, they get distracted by Mrs. Wheeler's whatchamacallit, and then they end up being blown up, and I was like, that is plot armor of the highest order. Number 2, injuries that don't matter. Max comes back. I don't know if the writers expect me to celebrate. To me, this is so annoying. Everyone online has complained that the characters of Stranger Things are way too many. The cast is bloated. You need to kill off some characters. But I'm guessing since this is going to be the last season, they are planning to maybe make merchandise and they don't want to kill anyone off. Maybe that's the reason why. Max comes back and oh look, Max was blind, was she not? Am I misremembering this? Max was blind. But as soon as she wakes up, oh, she's good now. Are you saying that her blindness was cured off screen, or is it that when 11 saved her and she went into Vecna's mind prison that she got cured there? Number 3, now that I've mentioned 11, girl bosses. Obviously, when I say girl bosses, which is something that also plagues Marvel's writing, you obviously have to think about Mrs. Wheeler and her wine bottle. A wine mom with a wine bottle was able to stab a Demogorgon, but army officers with automatic weapons shooting continuously don't even scratch the poor thing. And then Nancy shoots one shotgun bullet into a Demogorgon. It goes inside, but no, you have a whole scene of base of military officers shooting at it multiple times and it doesn't even flinch. Multiple scenes of women just being badasses and male characters being all whiny, complainy, crying, being all hyper emotional. Boy. Number 4, no stakes. This, especially Volume 2, no stakes. There is no sudden feeling of danger or dread, or anytime anyone is in danger, immediately they're just removed out of the danger. By the way, I should have mentioned that the Kate Bush thing just needs to stop, man. It's one of the most annoying things. It worked in season 4 because, well, it was iconic and it worked. The scene had issues, obviously, because I don't understand how Vecna is not able to get a hold of Max. But it worked in season 4. Now they are doing it twice.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
In season 5. Trying to milk the nostalgia of that previous other scene from season 4 and trying to emotionally manipulate you, the audience, into thinking that this season has something good, when it's really just a bunch of filler. Bad dialogue. The dialogue this season is notoriously awful. It kind of reminds me of like Marvel when they have like snarky remarks or quips during inappropriate times. Yeah. Like there's this one scene in season 5 of Stranger Things where Dustin is explaining about the wormhole thing, and he's talking about this place where Vecna resides called the Abyss, and he says that the time when they attacked Vecna and they managed to burn him and he ran away, that he went back to the Abyss to lick his wounds. That's what he says, something like that. And Erica, this sister of Lucas, is like, "Wow, he's such a pussy." I was like, what is this dialogue? Speaking of Lucas, there's a scene where when they're digging into the military base where the kids are being kept, and he says something like, "If this dick is hard, I'm gonna make it soft." Something. The dialogue is so bad. The whole season, especially volume 2, nothing of substance has really happened. My mind clicked when I saw Holly running away from Vecna. She runs away from him, and then she like falls through the wormhole thing, and then she just gets grabbed mid and then pulled back exactly just where she was. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. The whole thing is just filler. Like Ant-Man 3. If you ever watched Ant-Man 3, Ant-Man Quantumania, that whole movie was a filler as well. So in the end, I feel like Stranger Things has been marvelized so that it can have audience appeal. I've noticed that these episodes they were released around Christmas, and the finale is supposed to be released New Year's Eve. It's like the Duffer Brothers or Netflix. They think that, wow, we are gonna be having the entire family, mom, dad, the kids, around the fire watching our Stranger Things nonsense, and it's going to be having all this massive wide appeal for the family to enjoy. But a TV show can never be massive wide appeal. It always has a certain niche that it appeals to first before you try and please everyone. This is a TV show that began with some kids trying to find their friend who had gone missing, and now it's about Vecna's great plan. Ending the world. Ooh, ending the world. He's ending the world, guys. Oh my god, what an amazing and complex plan. Ending the world? Ending the world. Wow. I'm blown away by ending the world.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Man, so disappointing. Especially for me, I binged the whole of season 1 to 4 in preparation for 5, just for it to be a huge nothing bug. I was willing to forgive volume 1 for being underwhelming, but volume 2 is trash. It is trash. It is trash. I was hate watching the whole thing. Give me your thoughts. And then I'll see you in the next one.